On peut dire ça. On va essayer. Dapat jangan tapi bakal semua deh pas tadi oh dapat
Di bon? Sono la primo. İçeriye var o.
Beginner just shows cabeza.
Insomma, dire che no, dopo appunto.
Tempo vedete. Vedete? Perché questo
Faccio magari.
Vamos.
Il y a un micro.
Good. No, this is not enough.
We kindly request you to stand up for the national anthem. Sweetie thine, sweetie thine, nation is justice. Thank you. You may regain your seats, please.
Mr. Yamal Matabadou, Chief Executive Officer of Polytechnics Mauritius, Directors of the Board of Polytechnics Mauritius, Captains of Industry and all internship partners, staff of Polytechnics Mauritius, dear graduating students, the parents here present today, members of the press, distinguished guests, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. As chairperson of the Polytechnics Mauritius Limited, it is both an immense privilege and a profound honor to welcome you all to our fifth convocation ceremony, proudly themed as Moments That Define Us. This convocation carries special meaning for me, as it is the first I have the honor of presiding over as chairperson. Today, I stand not only as a representative of this institution, but also as a witness to the power of education in transforming lives. Our theme, Moments That Define Us, resonates deeply with each one of us here. Life is built upon defining moments, some big, some small, but each leaving a long-lasting impact. For our 953 graduates, today is such a moment. It is not merely the conclusion of your studies, but the affirmation of your resilience, determination, and growth. Every late night of hard work, every challenge overcome, every lesson learned. These are the moments that have shaped you into who you are today. With pride and gratitude, I now declare the fifth convocation ceremony of Polytechnics Mauritius Limited officially open. May this day remain a shining moment that defines us all, and may it inspire each of you to embrace the future with courage, confidence, and conviction. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Dr. Kamal Kumar Champion, FHEA, Chairperson of Polytechnics Mauritius. Board Member of Polytechnics Mauritius, Mr. Yamal Matabade, Chief Executive Officer of Polytechnics Mauritius, our industry partner from Lux Collective, staff of Polytechnics Mauritius, my dear students and parents, distinguished guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, welcome to our certificate ceremony. Today, we are here to celebrate our students and the hard work which brought them to this moment. I am Abdallah, lecturer in IT, and here with me is Umaira. Good morning, Umaira.
Good morning, Abdullah. Good morning, everyone. As associate lecturer, I'm really happy to be here today. Every student here put in the effort, showed up, and got it done. That's worth celebrating.
Couldn't agree more. And now they are ready for what comes next.
Exactly. Congratulations to all of you. Before we get started, just a few quick reminders. Please keep the walkways clear during the ceremony. If you need to step out, the exits are clearly marked. And please put your phone on silent so we can all stay present for this special day. Thank you for your cooperation.
And now it's time to hear from the visionary leader who has been at the forefront of shaping Polytechnics Mauritius' journey. A leader who continues to drive innovation and excellence in education. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to our CEO, Mr. Yamal Matabade.
Thank you, Abdallah. Thank you, Umaira. Dr. Kamal Kumar Champion, FHEA, Chairperson, Polytechnics Mauritius, board members of Polytechnics Mauritius, here present, program leaders, acting program leaders, managers of Polytechnics Mauritius, Mr. Ashish Modak, Chief Operations Officer, EMEA, the Lux Collective, Mrs. Mita Modak, Group Head of Learning and Development and Talent Management, the Lux Collective. Staff from Lux Collective, here present. Staff of Polytechnics Mauritius. Over and above all, my dear graduates and parents, distinguished guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed, a very good morning to you. Obviously, the introduction was a bit exaggerated. Please don't listen too much to it. Dear graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you, on behalf of the entire Polytechnics family, a very warm welcome to our 5th graduation ceremony here at Polytechnics Mauritius, in Mauritius, and obviously the 6th if we include Rodrigue. Today is not just another day on the calendar. It is a moment that defines us, as goes the theme. It is a moment that marks the finale of the hard work, and today, dreams are being fulfilled. Over the 2 days, we will witness 953 graduates that will walk proudly across this stage. It is a moment that will not only define who you are today, but also that will be shaping the actions that will guide our future decisions in the future. I extend, first and foremost, my heartfelt congratulations to each and every single one of you graduates. Can you have a round of applause for them, please? A special mention must be made of all the sacrifices endured by your families, friends, and close ones, and all those who have supported and guided you throughout this remarkable journey. Often unsaid, but pivotal to what you have achieved today. Can we equally have a round of applause for all? I would also like to share that this moment holds even more joy for me personally and for us as an institution, as in just 2 days, it will mark the 8th incredible year of my journey and the journey of Polytechnics Mauritius. We started this whole journey, the 4 members of staff, and now we are close to 182 members of staff on the 16th of October, 2017. I have been here from the very start, 8 years during which I have witnessed how far we have come and what has been achieved. We don't often look in the rearview mirror to see what has gone by, since we are focused on always doing and achieving more and more, and to be focused on the future. But certainly it brings back lots of special moments, souvenirs and anecdotes. Again, many moments that have defined who we are. Ladies and gentlemen, we stand today as beneficiaries of a bold vision, one driven by a solid commitment of the government towards advancing higher and technical education in Mauritius. As the saying goes, vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision just passes the time, but a vision with action can change the world. And indeed it has. 8 years ago, there was no Polytechnics. Today, it stands as evidence to a new generation of thinking doers. This aligns perfectly well with the vision of the Honorable Minister, our parent minister, Dr. Kabiral Sharma Sukho. I quote, "We want to make technical education the first choice for students." Today, the story of our certificate students is a special one, often in that broken sometimes by the lack of confidence and the lack of option ahead, shunned other times because they did not secure necessarily the mainstream type results to proceed with the HSC, etc., until they found their true calling at Polytechnics Mauritius. 2 years ago, we decided to launch the certificate program, a 1-year program for students who came with less than the entry credential for other opportunities. The thought was simple but powerful. Why should they be left out of the education ecosystem or have to settle for what's available rather than what drives them and where their passions lie? The certificate does just that. It is with dignity, purpose, and pride that they are onboarded, and today they will be completing the certificate. And as I will be announcing very shortly, most of the students and the graduates here will be proceeding, if not already, with the diploma. Embedded within the National Higher Education Strategy, which is forthcoming, the setting up of the National Committee on TVET Advancement and Pathways by the government stands as yet another defining moment. It brings together hearts and minds dedicated to shaping a future where technical education meets the real needs of our economy, where inclusivity is not an afterthought and but a promise kept, and where learning becomes a lifelong companion. Laddering pathways is very unique to Mauritius. Even the Singapores and the Germanys don't do it like we do it in Mauritius right now. The collective vision is clear: to strengthen the technical education sector, to open seamless bridges towards higher education, and to ensure that no learner ever meets a dead end in their skilling journey. Because when every individual is given the chance to shine, their moment, they help define the spirit of our island state, the Republic of Mauritius. So graduates, this is your defining moment. This year's theme, the moment that defines us, could not be more fitting. You always persevere. You always turn sleepless nights into milestones. The amount of meetings that we've had over assignments too short a deadline, or the projects that have to be remitted when even the other profs are submitting the same thing. I see quite a few of you smiling. So you're happy that this is over, only to begin it again with the diploma program. Congratulations. Facts speak for themselves. Allow me to share some of the achievements. I had to pick just a few, for time is limited, but there are wonderful realizations for all of you and every single one of you. Polytechnics, as you know, counts over 6,500 active students today, and shortly 2,571 graduates across 7 campuses, including 2 in Rhodes, with more than 80 programs redefining the contours of technical education in the region. In this session alone, 189 students will receive their certificates, with 89 students from the IT cluster and 100 from the engineering cluster. This is not merely the number, but a reflection of dedication and direction. Many of you present here are continuing your academic journey with the diploma program. Specifically, out of the 93 certificate students in hospitality, 31 is from Lux Resort, while the remaining 57 have chosen to advance further within the vibrant field of tourism and hospitality to specialize in programs. 50 enrolled in the diploma in tourism and hospitality operations management. 7 in the diploma in culinary excellence. 95% continuing in pathways. I often speak of the privileged relationships that we have with the private sector. Let me commend the collaboration with Lux today. I need to put on record the fantastic work done by Mrs. Muda and his entire team at Lux Collective. Smita to us. Words are easy, but when we have a fantastic example of a group that is putting people first and crafting a developmental trajectory for its staff, not only are the 31 Lux candidates completing their certificate today, but there is thinking about what to do next. Concurrently, I'm given to understand that we will be furthering our partnership with Lux Collective by discussing about other cohorts that may come in the future. We thank you, Lux, for your trust in us. Ladies and gentlemen, out of the 156 students who completed the certificate in IT, an impressive 144 have already taken the next step in their academic journey. 62 in the diploma in cybersecurity, 52 in the diploma in graphic design, 28 in the diploma in information technology, and a few in the diploma in robotics and automation engineering. 93% continuing in pathways. Often talked about in strategic documents, one can wonder if it really comes alive in practice. Today is the confirmation. I'm sure that the Honourable Minister will be most happy that the pathways are actually happening, and it's not just the lines on a strategic document. I will leave it in the able hands of our chairman to be able to communicate this to the Honourable Minister. A graduation ceremony is always emotional when we witness the blooming of students. Each of you has a story. Out of the talented certificated IT students, there are 2 teams that I'm just going to be enumerating some of the achievements, as I said. The first, led by Vidusha, along with Estasi, Damien, and Enzo, impressed everyone with their capstone project, Island Taste, a complete branding concept with a website, video promotions, and marketing materials for local consumables market. Their outstanding work earned them the honor of being the only CIT team that showcased during the National Research Week in April 2005, a proud moment for all of us. Equally inspiring is the team of Uzair, Afira, Asishan, and Sarvesh, who dared to go beyond the syllabus by exploring Internet of Things technology. Their project Smart Home Automation allows users to control home appliances through a mobile app, from lights to gates and fans, with features designed for future energy monitoring. So if any of you are shopping, today's a good day. Both teams remind us that innovation begins with curiosity and courage, and even the simplest ideas, when driven by passion, can open the doors to extraordinary possibilities. Even in hospitality, the second certificate program we are honoring today, we have many success stories. Let me share maybe the journey of Bhavik, a young man whose passion turned challenge into opportunity. After completing his O-levels, he could not pursue the interest. Yet, driven by his love for cooking, joined Polytechnics Mauritius, beginning with a certificate in tourism and hospitality operations and an internship at Foods Denmark. Today, he's pursuing his diploma in culinary excellence and continues to train at Foods, where he even had the privilege of working alongside Chef Beneath, a true culinary legend. Lorena, a young woman who strength turned adversity into achievement. After facing a difficult childhood and not meeting credits, Lorena found a second chance at Polytechnics Mauritius. She embraced it wholeheartedly, completing her certificate in tourism and hospitality operations, and now pursuing the diploma in tourism operations management. Through her dedication, she earned an internship at Sugar Beach Hotel and led to a part-time role at the prestigious Buddha Bar Beach. Today, she proudly supports her family while building her career. Success, as Winston Churchill once said, is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Behind every success story lies a team, a mentor, a support system. Our heartfelt gratitude has to go to the Honorable Minister for recognizing and articulating the true value of higher technical education, the Ministry of Tertiary Education, Science and Research, the chairman and board members, present and past. Above all, our industry partners whose faith and guidance are certainly opening their doors for students to gain experience. We also thank our industry partners for sponsoring our topics. To our faculty members who have done a remarkable job over the past many years, but certainly with the certificate students whom we are honoring today. Can we have a round of applause for the faculty? Of course, kudos to and big thank you, gratitude to the graduation organizing committee, led by the marketing unit, but that actually pulled staff from all quarters across Polytechnics Mauritius, who have, again, demonstrated extreme teamwork and passion. Very few examples are there across the higher education system of so many staff members working together across departments. In our case, across campuses, to make this graduation a success. People came together and worked relentlessly to be able to have it here today. So again, if we can have a round of applause. To the graduates, this is not the end, but a beginning, a springboard towards the next chapter of your lives. Franklin D. Roosevelt, 32nd President of the United States, said, I quote, "The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. So don't doubt anymore." As you step off the stage today, pause for a brief moment. Take a deep breath, look around. That's right here, right now, is one of the moments that define you. As I end, and as I always say at every graduation ceremony since we began 3 years ago, remember, this is home, always has, always will be. And I and the entire Polytechnics family are very proud of you. Congratulations once again. We set you forth to the remaining moments. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Distinguished guests, there's a reason we've gathered here today. beyond the certificates and speeches, there's something deeper we need to witness. Umera, I believe it's time.
You're absolutely right, Abdullah. And now we are about to see the journey, not just the destination, the struggles that shaped us, the moments that changed everything. This is what it was all for. Ladies and gentlemen, students, what you're about to see is the heart of this ceremony. Let's watch.
Every journey starts with a dream. The first step, the first thing, the first dream.
We were nervous, excited, unsure of what was ahead.
But we took that step anyway.
We made mistakes, learned lessons, but kept going.
Each challenge made us stronger, determined.
We shared loves, late nights, and countless memories.
We learned that together we can do so much more. Every week or so, remind us of what we were. And this is just the beginning.
Those exceptional images created by our very own students say everything. You did this. Be proud. Kudos to all those who made this beautiful video. Loris, Michael, and Danish.
And a special thanks to iSpace for the recording. I would now like to invite Dr. Tumal Chadia, Chairperson of Polytechnics Mauritius, at the center stage to remit the certificates to our students. I will also invite Mr. Girish Ramsaran, Senior Lecturer for the Tourism Cluster, to call out the names of our students for certificate in tourism and hospitality operations.
Thank you very much. It is my pleasure to announce the names of graduates who have successfully completed the certificate in tourism and hospitality operations. Kindly join me in celebration of the achievement of these students as they come forward. Amogam Raya. Asmaya Danish Bari. Auguste Marie-Gaëlle Christina. Ozil Mohamed Reala Sabir. Badia Barik. Boatou Proïl, Bimola Tilech, Bawanidine Kishimi, Bikaji Varish Chida, Claire Anquedi in absentia, Univan Dashi in absentia, Univan Solex, Deuxième Ashmir Singh, Dwarka Vanshika Devi, Emric Laroussing, Giedari Tristan absentia, Nurin Divish, Golam Hossein Oume Zinat, Gounaden Tessana, Guruchen Diksha, Gopal Ushnita Devi, Gopichan Rahul, Gambu Yadvi, Issa Sheikh Imam Mohsen, Jafferberg Raissa in absentia, in absentia, Jova Hirsch, Budabakus Fagnaz Bibi, Kisnen Vishnevi, German Shika, Lachuman Nidi, Rajan Sanchita Devi, Marika Ahmad in absentia, Munir Shriya, Muti Vedisha Devi, Mango Gormisha. Medida in absentia. Medida Idolstring. Narai Sanjana. Narai Roshni. Paligal Duranville. Bordesi Nevesh. Babade Amsel. Bichi Emmanuel. Kourech Chauviasin. Rado Mathieu. Rambakassing Marima. Ramberich Matsadevi. Ramfel Keraina in absentia. Ramberaiken Medina Clémence. Rida Desena Devi. Rejada Warren Enzo. Rijo Sachi. Sephora Jean-Baptiste Marie-Laurie. Charles Gardin. Sugan Limisha. Tabla Jessica. Dilu Chesta Denri. Valadin Boudayen. Belgarasami Delvish.
Thank you, Dr. Chardia. I will now call Mr. Georges Sudin, Program Leader of the Tourism Cluster, to remit the certificates.
Balaram Jacques Jonathan. Bosran Prabeshti. Boja Lalji Divya Dosini. Bisesor Tulsi Anishta Angela. Chandu Suhaina Arshia. Gina Kamini. Claude Marie-Brigitte, Dinulul Vedama, Désiré Omugam Marie-Justine, Chipotai Giovanni, Éphigène Marie-Valérie Regineda, Faron Jean-Marianne Jolinton, Ganga Pradhan Krishna, Gobodhan Abhishka, Gugol Kajal, Jean-Baptiste Marie-Cynthia, Jitan Sanjana, Karandas Achama Rupananda, Karandas Achama Subyo Ushkarini, Miner Marie-Jenny, Noémie Jason Henrik, Dorothea Lilich, Baban Kabina, Bergen Miraj, Ramden Akshay, Rangoni Ahmad Ismail, Sarah Montif Jean-Michel Stéphane, Sitaram Savransi, Sipul Neha, Daliva Lagouche Marijuana, Virasami Novin. Thank
you, Monsieur le Président.
I would like, I would then like to invite Mr. Nyaman Matabadel, Chief Executive Officer of Polytechnics Mauritius, at the center stage to reveal the certificates to our students. I will also invite Mr. Zubair Agnew, Senior Lecturer for the IT and Emerging Technologies Cluster.
Thank you, Abdullah. It is my pleasure to announce the names of graduates who have successfully completed the certificate in IT. Kindly join me in celebrating their achievements as they come forward. Adrien, Marie-Chloé, Largent. Babadi. Bachu Daish. Balanci Roumain in absentia. Joshua. Biari Vet. Bisun Ranvier. Linda Joseph James Ashley. Bola Nishai Kumar. Voodoo and Comte. Batu Akil Hussein. Bud Boudran Krishti. Bulak Hans. Bhutan Covid. Valdan Disha. Ulay Himanshu. Bandu Yatri. Bantuki Muhammad Wasim. Calcutta Enzo Julien. Calcatti Najib Muhammad. Kalichan Kanish. Kamwa Marie Mélodie. Chatu Yuvranic. Chelan Nadaras. Chinaner Hassan Divash. Chandwa Richard Kumar. Chan Chan Marie Océan. David Roman. Yundan Esha. Doman Rajesh. Dalsinga Raksha. Didar Ali Farhan. Lindoya Dinesh in absentia. Ilinal Hans. Des Mohamed Fatiha Bibi Rajan. Desoy Nahush. Doka Akash. Estasi Elijah David Mikael. Futinga Sanjana. Gobin Aishanin. Goindu Sahash. Govi Ushina. Gokulen Siddharth. Ganga Yogeshwar. Ganga Bisun Sardesh. Ya Sahil. Henri Tatiana Pascaline Naomi. Hanma Sarvesh Datiram. Abu Vanshika Devi. Anam Dinesh Kumar. Itu Tanisha. Jaikaran Kavish. Jaikaran Kritika. Jitu Muhammad Uzair. Jitu Chandesh Singh. Javi Kilesh Sharma. Jumak Ashwin Kumar. Jutal Divyesh. Juri Esha. Jagiwan Divesh. Jackie Shina Devi in absentia. Kanapetradu Ria. Katal Chogan. Kasmali Muhammad Shahid. Kadan Hanshil. Fräulein Nushika. Lachan Dinesh. Lalbiari Satna. D'abord Jean-Emmanuel Jason. Lambin Louis Teddy Grégory in absentia. Laurent Laurie Marie Alissas Gessé. L'entité Tim Emmanuel Michel.
Thank you, Mr. Abdul. Can you regain your seat, please? I will now invite Ms. Nishti Dubi, Program Leader of the IT and Emerging Technologies Cluster, to remit the certificates.
Nado Muhammad Ashraf Tajiduddin Ayub in absentia. Lingia Uvesh in absentia. Lubin Antarich. Najman Shan. Latu Tiharika. Mahuden Kautigan in absentia. Miju Rahul. Magni Kamp Singh Cindy. Minyet Dwayne Chan Gandish. Mohabia Simran in absentia. Mohit Hanshika. Mohan Ishambi. Musa Kausar Hu, Mutuka Pen Ryan Jason Iva, Mutusami Davidan, Magdum Bakas Bibi Ume Alma, Makun Devika, Manra Adarsh, Manga Chikita Avishta, Mastan Mohamed Asil Shabaz, Mutu Viran Tanisha, Narayan Bhuvnesh, Nausadi Mohamed Sheikh Abdel, Naek Pushkal, Nedjam Shivani Rita, Nidu Babesh, Nitu Mohamed Anas Umar, Nabibox Bibi Umayra, Uchit Faridi, Uchitoya Mohamed Zahir, Palian Pan Nabi, Parasambudu Nevin, Pascal Jean, Pavade Kevilan, Pierre Jeffrey Villeneuve, Jonathan, Purushta Sarwan, Hugues Samuel Michel Narsensa, Raghu Nivesh, Ram Ayush, Ramban Bisham, Ramchan Tabir, Ramdari Drishti Narsensa, Rambola Bershita, Ramkelawen Budish, Ramkumar Emakshi, Persad Mohesh, Rangasamy Kanavan, Rawa Rakshika, Renal Adrien Francis Lucas, Richard Gambit in absentia, Ocha Naiko Sunali, Bamboo Kavisha in absentia, Sahai Vishesh, Sahai Keshri, Samuel Anne Gael, Sanicha Pushmita Devi, Sichan Himakshi Devi, Sipaosan Laishna, Sivangan Marie Charlène Mélissa, Udu Chavi, Suklal Lovishika, Suso Ayman, Sophie Damien, Suman Chaya, Sangali Alvilan, Sudhol Garvita, Dara Girish in absentia, Engri Hansini, D'Anthony Dylan, Akbar Mohamed Faiz Ibn, Putin Nurshan, Virafen Valini, Venkatachalam Letton in absentia, Waterston Marie Elisa, Waterston Marie Elisa Victoria, Vudu Pranav, Chan Lakshmi in absentia, Wuchiming David Samuel,
Thank you, Ms. Nishni. Thank you, Mr. Zubair. Can you regain your seat, please? Let's extend our sincere congratulations to each student here today. Having said this, a big round of applause.
To our industry partners, and especially the Lux Collective, your generosity has allowed us to celebrate our students' accomplishments in meaningful ways. Thank you for investing in their present success and future potential.
As we wrap up, we want you to know that success doesn't always look like one big moment. Sometimes it's the small things, studying late, helping a classmate,
And sometimes it is also not watching Netflix, right, students?
right. It is also pushing through when things get tough. Your time here was built from all those little moments. And what you're taking with you isn't just what you learned in class, it's who you became while you were here. So, as we head out into the world, remember, you've got what it takes. Keep that same energy and dedication going.
One more round of applause for everything you have done and everything you are going to do. Congratulations. Keep learning, keep growing, and go make things happen. And before we close, please join us for some nice refreshments. Let's share the moment with friends and family and continue the celebration together.
Before we conclude, we will first invite the chairperson of Polytechnics Mauritius for their official adjourning remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, as we come to this session of our fifth convocation ceremony, I wish to thank all of you for sharing this defining moment. Today has been a celebration not only for academic success, but of resilience, courage, and the spirit of progress that truly defines us. I extend my sincere congratulations once again to all of the graduates, their proud families, our faculty, our staff, industry partners who made this journey possible. As chairperson of Polytechnics Mauritius Limited, I hereby adjourn this session of the fifth convocation ceremony. The next session will be held this afternoon. Thank you.